tonight. Y'all, I've been going live a lot lately because wanting to be more active and be productive and get my channel monetized. So I do like lifestyle content, but I just go live doing what I'm already doing. So yeah, I'm cutting up some peppers right now. I actually got these peppers from our farmers market. This one look like it needs to go. From our farmers market. So these are fresh peppers. Just gonna do about 2 more. I need some more knives. Honestly, truly. Okay, here's my steak. I actually already washed my steak, but I'm gonna cut them up to the pieces I need. This one still is a little frozen. I like it a little thin. Hi, making pepper steak. I actually haven't made pepper steak in a minute. It's been months, even maybe a year. But Mackenzie and I love pepper steak. I just try to like limit the amount of oh, this piece tough. Limit the amount of red meat that we eat. Yeah, this is not a cooking channel. I'm just cooking. I'm trying to be more productive or more active on my YouTube. So I'm just going live doing what I'm already doing. So if you could subscribe, I do lifestyle content, mainly vlogging and like home decor, stuff like that. So if you're interested, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. We're just cooking pepper steak tonight. I'm just cutting it up. It's already washed. And I already cut up my seasonings. And this is the New York. New York. I said New York. New York style steak. I'm just cutting them in thin pieces. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're interested in vlogs and lifestyle content. Just a little background. I'm a mom. I just have one daughter. We're in Louisiana. I also work a 9-to-5. I'm a healthcare fraud investigator. And I'm also an artist, a fine artist. So I draw, well, I paint, and I'm recently been getting into drawing. So you'll see me sometimes, I'll go live and I'll be drawing. So I don't want you to subscribe and think it's a cooking channel. It's not a cooking channel. Let me rinse this out. Okay, now we got all of our meat cut up. We're gonna put that in here. Make sure you like the video too, so it'll let other people know. Like, it'll suggest the video to, or the live to other people. Okay, so we have our steak and we have our seasonings. Not seasonings, our peppers. And I use my peppers that I got from our local farmers market. I forget the name of the peppers. So for pepper steak, you have to use pepper, obviously. So, and I don't do measurements, I measure with my heart. We're gonna do some onion powder. Oh, I need to get some more garlic powder. Gee willikers. We're gonna do some garlic powder. I am gonna do some lemon pepper. And actually, this is my favorite lemon pepper. It's the Great Value in Walmart. Like, I've tried all kind of different lemon peppers, but I don't know. It's something about this Great Value lemon pepper that just hits different. I don't know if it's because the crystals are like larger. I don't know. But this is my favorite lemon pepper. I'm going to go in with this aglio from Trader Joe's. And then I'll tell y'all my secret ingredient in a little bit. Oh, and then we have a little bit of Tony Chachere's. My secret ingredient, you guys, is Worcestershire sauce. Anytime I'm cooking steak, and even sometimes when I'm making burgers, like, this sauce goes so well on red meat. So well. Let me put some gloves on and we're gonna work this together. I didn't think this through. I should have went live after, because this actually has to sit for about 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, when I purchased these gloves, I purchased the small when I usually get the medium. So bear with me, please. It's me thinking my hands are still small, but gee willikers. Okay, got my gloves on. Just gonna massage that in. And sometimes I'll put the seasoning in here with it and let it marinate, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna let the meat marinate by itself. Make sure everything is pulled apart. This is gonna be so good. So I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna, because we're gonna put it over some rice, we can make the rice. Okay, so for rice, what you're gonna do is get your bowl, not your bowl, your pot. I'm using this rice. This is parboiled rice. Just gonna put a little in here. That should be enough. We're gonna rinse this out 3 times. Just to get some of that starch up off of there. Okay, on that last time when you rinse your rice out, you're gonna bring the water back maybe a ½ inch above the rice. So just enough to cover the rice and maybe like 1 inch up above the rice. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the perfect rice. Next, you're gonna take some butter. Whoop. And I like to put wait, let me see if this is salted. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a pinch of salt in here because the butter is salted already, just a pinch of salt. And then we're going to cut pieces of butter in here. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning. And you're gonna stir this once. Gonna stir this once to get everything all together. You're gonna put the top on this. You're gonna put the stove on medium heat. You are not gonna touch it after that. Let it cook for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm telling y'all, the rice is gonna be perfect. Have to get the rice. You know what I need? I need one of those pot organizers. That's what I need. A pot organizer. Okay. Let's put this seasoning back up. Okay, you can reach in that starch. Do you have starch? The starch.
That's the one that she used. Wait, that's the one. Yeah, it came.
Okay. making wontons?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Because you need some energy to go on. Okay, y'all. So we have a good 10 more minutes before our steak is finished. Honestly, I'm working. Hi, Kaleo. Calio. So I have a good 10 or 15 minutes before I can pull it out, and I'm actually still working. I'm working. I don't know why I did quotation mark, because I actually am working, but I'm about to be off in about 8 more minutes. So yeah, like I was saying, if you are looking for more YouTubers to subscribe to, I'm Jasmine. I'm from Louisiana. I'm a single mom, and I do lifestyle content. So I'm getting into doing a lot more vlogging, and I'm just incorporating like my cleaning and my home improvement projects. Yeah, I'm a DIYer. I love doing home improvement projects. So I'm incorporating that into my vlogs. So if that's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button. I'm also an artist, a fine artist. So I do painting and I draw. Well, I'm getting into drawing. So yeah, if any of that interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. Let me show y'all some of my drawings. Well, my paintings. Here's my daughter. Okay, so here's some of my fluid paintings. And I have some drawings, but I don't feel like going into the other room. So, yeah. And outside of being an artist, I do have a 9-to-5. I am a healthcare fraud investigator. Healthcare fraud investigators, you just investigate instances of healthcare fraud. So you're doing a lot of compliance, and typically it's investigating doctors, providers. So that can be your MDs, that can be your PAs, your MPs, RNs, any of that. But I also investigate members, anyone who, which is anybody, has the capability of committing healthcare fraud. I investigate them. So I love my job. I love what I do. I also like being an artist. I like drawing. And I like vlogging. So I actually been vlogging, or had a channel for a bunch of years now. I think I started back in 2000. It's been a while, but I've never taken content creation seriously, and I'm just now starting to take it seriously and starting to be consistent, just to throw like a Hail Mary. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I want to say, at least let me do the best that I could do, which is being consistent for the next 6 months. So I post every Sunday and Wednesday. I don't have a particular time though. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And they have the thing about YouTube, they're always evolving, which I do like, because you don't want to stay stagnant. But coming in as a newer consistent creator, you having to learn the ropes and everything. It's pretty tough. Like, they're adding things like hype. I don't even know what hype the video mean, because I thought the like was a hype. I don't know. So yeah, you get out of YouTube what you put in, basically, and that's with anything. You're going to get out what you put in. So yeah. Ooh, a little parched. Yeah, we have 4 more minutes on that steak. I'm gonna let it sit for 4 more minutes before we get back to cooking. Y'all, do y'all read books? Cause I love reading a book. My cousin and I started a book club, but we haven't met in like 2 months. We were meeting consistently, but we kind of messed up with it within the last 2 months. But I'm currently reading Where We Found Our Home. And it's getting really good. I think I'm about to approach halfway. I think I stopped I'm on chapter 10. So I'm on chapter 10. After this, I'm going to be reading The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And then I'm going to be reading hold on, let me go get it. I'm going to be reading Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Ademe. And this one is it's either coming out on Netflix or I think it's coming out in theaters. So hi Beetle. Yeah, Beetle. But I think it's gonna go to either in theaters or it's gonna be on Netflix, one of those. But I wanted to make sure I read it before it came out. So this is gonna be my 3rd book that I'm reading. I'm trying to finish this book by the end of the week, so that way I can start The Year of Yes and finish that by the end of September. And then I'll be reading this one in October. And I also just added another book to my list that I have to order. So make sure you guys are subscribing. We have 2 more minutes before the steak is finished marinating, and then we can get back to cooking. And let me go ahead and log off of my computer. Oh, it looks like he's in one of my cases. Let me just log out. What are you guys doing on this Monday? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Mondays aren't my favorite by any means, but I don't dislike Mondays. I like a fresh start, so I do appreciate that aspect of Monday, but Mondays are hard, but I don't dislike them. I don't want to shut my computer completely down. Everything else that I need is in the email. I can just pull it back up. Yeah, everything else is in the email and I have it written down. So I'll just, cause I let my computer, I kept my computer open all weekend, so it needs to be refreshed. And then I'll restart it. Okay, y'all, it's time to go get the steak out of the fridge. Let me just shut this down. And I'm trying to hurry up and cook because my daughter has cross country practice in a bit, so I have to take her to the high school to practice. Okay, let me grab the other one. Okay, y'all, let me grab y'all and put y'all over here. And I hope my battery doesn't die while I'm doing this. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. We're gonna cook in my big boy today. Y'all, I really need to get a pot. Oh shoot. I really need to get a pot organizer because that's ridiculous actually. Okay. We're heating up this to get the water out, and Lord, did I ever turn this on? Yeah, I never turned the freaking rice on. It's crazy. Anyway, I want to remind y'all this, I'm cooking dinner, but this is not a cooking channel. We're just doing our evening routine, if you will. And I'm cooking pepper steak. Okay. Okay. We're warming this up to get the water out. Our steak is marinated. Our peppers are here. And to thicken up our sauce, we're gonna use cornstarch. So I need to get a cup of water. We have our cup of ice. Just getting the starch prepared to thicken up the sauce. They look like some milk. Anyway, so this is heating up. I'm gonna put some olive oil and then put the rest of that butter. I need some garlic. Do y'all want to know who taught me how to make pepper steak? It's so random. So I have been following Queen Naja for a while, like back when she was with what's his name, CJ, and I think she did like a pepper steak recipe, and I've been cooking pepper steak ever since. Like she taught me how to make the pepper steak. That's so random. Let me turn this up because it's like the pot is so big. Okay, we're gonna dump in, again, this is peppers and onions. The peppers I got from our local farmers market, and we're just gonna saute this down. Hey, hey, everyone coming in. We are just cooking some pepper steak. This is not a cooking channel. I'm just doing my nightly routine, and I'm cooking for myself and my daughter. So subscribe if you like lifestyle content, but I don't want you to think that this is a cooking channel, because it's not. Although I do be cooking, you feel me? I'm gonna save this live, because this rice, I'm telling you, if you cook and prepare the rice like I tell you to, it's gonna come out perfectly, like, and you don't have to do anything. So I'm gonna save this. Make sure y'all go back and watch, because I don't use a rice cooker. And yes, that's something to brag about. We don't use a rice cooker over here, because not everybody know how to cook rice. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. Just measure with your heart. I'm gonna put this top on here so I can get heated up much better. I'm gonna put this up. If you clean as you go, you won't have to clean up once you're finished. I used to be a person that cooked and didn't know how to like clean as you go, but that was only because I didn't know how to cook then. So now, yes, not everybody know how to cook rice. So if you follow my recipe or my preparation, it's gonna come out right. All right, see, now we're cooking. Y'all hear that? Okay, so what I like to do, take my pan and I move all of the vegetables to the side, and usually have just some tons. These not my favorite ones I like to work with, but I'll use them. And I literally just take a piece at a time and kind of lay it down, because I like for every piece to be coated. So you're just gonna put your steak in. Okay, so let that cook for a bit. Let that sit for a little bit. Now we can turn it over. Yeah, this, I wish y'all can smell this. It smells so good. And I'm just gonna scoop that to the side and then go in and add my other pieces. And then I can go in with the rest of that marinade. Dump it right on in. While this side is cooking, you can go ahead and stir in the vegetables with the meat that's cooked. Because eventually it's all gonna cook together anyway, but I wish I had more peppers today, but okay. Now what you're gonna do is use that starch that you prepared. You're gonna use that. And this is just ice water with starch. It has to be cold because the starch is not gonna dissolve if it's not cold. And then once you pour it in here, the heat is gonna thicken it up, and that's how you get the thick sauce without putting the ice in there. Then I'm gonna put some more seasoning. And it's gonna thicken up. I'm just gonna stir this. put some more Worcestershire sauce in here. Y'all, the rice looks like it is finished. So I'm gonna turn the rice off and let it just do its thing. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, y'all. And this is pretty much done. Fast, simple, easy. I'm gonna turn it off. I am going to, I'm gonna eat this with some greens. So I'm gonna throw this in the microwave for, place bag in microwave this side up. 4.5 to 5 minutes. I'm just gonna put in 5 minutes. And then after that, we're going to plate our food up. And call it a night. And just like that, the food is finished before, if y'all have husbands, before your husband get home. It's so simple. So simple. Oh, this light bright. God dang. We're just gonna wait for that rice to finish. I should have did my edges or something. Yeah, we got this pepper sauce by a company by the name of Whips. We actually got this from what is that? Essence Festival. So they had a booth at Essence Festival. When I tell y'all this sauce is so good and it goes on literally anything, it's the red Scotch bonnet. It's West Indies pepper sauce. When I tell you I will put this on popcorn, it tastes really delicious on fish. Y'all screenshot this and go to there. I think they have an Instagram, they have a website. They have this red one and then there's like a yellow one, I believe. Y'all, it's so good. I don't know if y'all can see the sauce. I don't want to pour it over, but yeah, it's so good. Delicious. Are y'all a paper plate type girl or type person, or like a fine china? Well, I don't know if this is china, like a real plate. It depends on my mood. I honestly, most of the time, I'll just fix like a plate. But if it's like I'm making a sandwich or something, honestly, I'll still be using a plate. But it depends on how I'm feeling, honestly. But I got these plates from TJ Maxx. Yeah, I got these from TJ Maxx. I'm actually going to go get another set of plates because fall time, I need to pull out my fall stuff so I can get a mood. I love fall. I'm going to get like a darker, deeper color for my plates. So I'm going to go grab some of those. But for right now, we're still using our white plates. We're just waiting on our green beans, and then I'll plate everything up and then do a taste test, and we'll be on our way. I have almost been on here for like an hour. Y'all, please subscribe on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm in the process of being more consistent and growing my channel. So yeah, I've had my channel for a while, but this is my first time taking it serious and being consistent for over a month. I'm gonna be consistent for the next 6 months, and you guys are gonna have to hold me accountable. We have 1 more minute on the green beans. I usually do fresh green beans and cook them, but I don't have any fresh green beans, so we're just gonna do the ones in the bag. Yep. Y'all, Kinder have these frozen broccoli packets. I think it's new. So good. Also, the Kinder's hot wings. I don't know if that's new as well, but I've been hearing a lot of great things about the hot wings. So we might try that on live one time too. Probably not this week, maybe next week. Because I want to go live like on Mondays and Fridays or whenever, but I'm going to be at a football game this Friday, so we won't be going live. Lord, this is the longest minute in history, huh? My goodness. My goodness. I guess I could plate the rice. Okay. Now for the truth. Are y'all ready? Perfect rice. I'm telling y'all. Follow my recipe. Follow my recipe. Perfect rice. Perfect rice. I'm gonna bring this over here because I don't trust myself bringing the spoon over here. So again, that's the pepper steak, y'all. Don't it look good? Eating good with better dream. Y'all follow that lady? No, just me. Okay. Mackenzie.
Yes.
You want to come fix your plate?
Are people in the thing?
Hmm?
Are people in the thing?
Yeah.
Should I show my face?
No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show y'all as soon as I put these green beans on here. I love a quick, easy, hearty dinner. Love it. Y'all, I cooked this salmon bite with coconut rice. Again, healthy but quick and easy. It wasn't giving fast food. It was fast food, but it wasn't fast food. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. And you can put a little seasoning on your green beans. I'm probably not, because like everything don't need to be seasoned, does it? Okay, y'all. Okay, so here's the pepper steak. Green beans, I just literally warmed this up in the microwave, put on the side. I did all of this on live, and I've been on live for 50 minutes now. Quick and easy. Here's the rest of it. And I'm going to put some of this sauce on there. So thank y'all for watching and hanging with me. I'm going to save this so y'all can follow the recipe. And I'll see y'all in my next video or whenever I go live again. See y'all later. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Subscribe before y'all leave.